Hello everybody, GL1 here. Welcome to my online toy museum. And today we're going to look at Monster High Venus McFlytrap. And so, these other two Venus McFlytraps here are older ones, somewhere probably around 2012. I think this is more like 2016. But this is a Mega Bloks Venus McFlytrap. And as you can see, it's kind of a Lego scale, but a little bit taller. The nice thing about these Monster High Mega Bloks ones is that they have really some good articulation. They have the legs that move all around. They also have cobwebs on them. It's been sitting in its little home there for quite a while. But you have knees and you have, shoulder movement. And what's really nice is you can move the head all around and you can change body parts. You can take the hair off and you can change things if you want. You can change the heads and they have all kinds of accessories and things. So that is going back quite a ways, but even further going back more to the original Generation 1, I believe, Venus McFlytrap over here. A lot of these Monster High dolls I got secondhand. So there's a clearance location and they would just get rid of a lot of swaths of them a few years ago at a time. Buy bags of, like 3 of them for something like $4. So, but I really like the Monster High articulation. At the time, a lot of action figures were quite simplified, and I felt like, around 2012 was not a good time for a lot of action figures. But the Monster High came out, and, here you have a figure that has hip articulation, knees that swivel, really unique shoes and outfits. And all of this for, really low price. Sometimes it would be, like $10 or $7 or something like that. And you'd get, a lot better articulation and features than you would get on like a Marvel doll or something, or action figure, I should say, and Barbie, they cost less and they were kind of cool. And they were meant to appeal to kind of an older demographic, like a tween. And whoever had this originally, the hair was kind of in a different position. It wasn't just straight out, but combing it comes out all right. But I love the multicolors of it. And you can see that the body type was very thin back then. And so the new Monster High dolls, the G3, as I saw, is meant to have more realistic proportions. So we are going to open her up. I think that this is a gorgeous doll. And I love green. I love things that look alien. That's really what I like about it. It's just so well made and so colorful and such a bright green. I think it's just going to look stunning. And probably does not come with a stand, which is what I've complained about with all of the $25 Monster High dolls. They really should just come with a stand. I mean, all of the MGA dolls, for the most part, that are sometimes cost even less, all have stands. So let's open this up and see what we got. So what's nice about the Monster High doll packaging is you don't need to cut tape to open it up. You just have to pull all these multiple tabs out. And that tells you a little bit about her, that she's a down-to-earth plant monster. Botany book and hair hydrator. Those are her must-haves. And her little pet is Julian. So I guess that's like Julian. I don't know. But all right. I never watched the cartoon. I know the movies came out, and I watched one of them. They're kind of musicals. Second one I didn't really get through. I started it a couple times. But, all right, so the first thing, she's definitely a much brighter green. We can see that. And, her height is about the same, a little bit taller. Proportions are different. And the articulation, we're going to check that out to see how that is. But what's really nice is the braiding of the hair. So this is, Nice braided hair. And let's cut her out of the package. Just want to make sure you don't cut her clothes when you're doing this. And we got one in there. Okay. Let's see how we get that, pull that hand out. Sometimes you might want to use scissors. So, all right, our doll's out of the package. And let's take a look and see what we can compare here. Okay, well, we lost a hair, so that fell out on its own. Now, that'll happen sometimes. All right, so her head is shaved on one side, but it has all these braids. That's really cool. And let's see the ear. So they do have like the leafy monster ear. So they both have that. That's cool. The head on this is soft, and it's a harder plastic on the new one. The hand on the old one, you can see it's got like vines in the back of the hand, and it's a squishy plastic. And this one, no vines on the back of the hands, but the plastic is still squishy. So let's see, you have the same articulation, the same kind of shoulders and elbows. You got a torso joint, so that's great. You can turn the torso. That gives you a little bit more realistic posing. These don't. They're just all stiff, one straight piece here. So that's a great improvement. The knees, same kind of articulation in the knees. You can swivel them back and forth and bend them. All right, and you got quite fancy shoes there with teeth on them, and just vines, just like the other one. Now the other one has teeth in the back, and this has, it's a different design, but same theme, right? You got teeth and vines. So, and she's got some pretty cool socks on, and if you can move that around like a mesh, and so nice detailing, and wearing jeans, not a skirt. Now, this piece of plastic. So that you can just break open and then get that off the hand. So you still have kind of the creepy finger shape with the long nails, coming at you. So you can see on the old one, you have that as well. It's a little bit more of a claw coming at you though. A little bit more scary, I think, on the old one. And quite the well-defined molding on the old one as well on the hand. All right, but let's see, the lips, you got the same, teeth. You have teeth on the lips, which is nice shiny lipstick like here, and the eyes are very similar. And I like she's got a happier expression here and kind of looking over there to her right, whereas the older one is looking kind of straight at you. And you can see the difference in the eyebrows. So quite a few differences. And look, you got these vines in her hair. And definitely good athletic legs. She's been doing some lifting. And let's see how that joint is in the back. Yeah, that's okay. So it's a little bit more heavily built joint. Sometimes people broke these, the Monster High. They are a bit delicate. So this should be more sturdy. And you can take the shoes off. You have to remove the vines, and then you have the little bungee. You can see there's a clear bungee. Oh, let me move that. Okay, so you see there's a clear bungee holding the shoe on, but you can remove the shoe if you wanted. All right, so that is her. Let's see if she can stand on her own. She has pretty big feet, so let's see. Move that out of the way. And there. And this is not even a totally solid surface. It's a little bit soft. So good. So she can stand. And she's got nature on her shirt. So she's into nature, as she should be, because she needs to protect her environment with all the Venus flytraps. Have you ever had a Venus flytrap? I have. And I was not successful taking care of it. It did not live very long. So she's definitely been doing some squats. You can see the medialis muscle here and a little bit the outer quad, well developed. So I always look at the musculature of the dolls because I have been in several bodybuilding contests, so I think that way. All right, so this is the little friend that she has, Julian. And, all right, what is it? All right, it turns. So, all right, so, it's like a Venus flytrap, you see? It's got, like, the mouth of the flytrap. If you're not familiar with a Venus flytrap, what it is it's a plant, and it gets extra nutrients from eating insects and often flies. So it has 2 leaves that are open like a hand, like a clamp, and it has little hairs inside, and it has like a sugary output to it. So a fly will land in there and lick it, to try to get some food, and then if it touches one of the hairs, it closes, and it has these little claws that close, and the fly gets trapped inside, and then the leaves have enzymes that digest the fly. So, all right, so she has a backpack, so you can, let's see how this is going to come out. All right, this is going to, all right, oh, so it just pops out like that. Well, that's nice, okay. And pulling the head out, that's another thing. A lot of like Barbies have the head stapled in here. This also had the head stapled in, but it was easy to pull out. And all right, so I guess this is her nature backpack. So you can put that on her back. Okay, so we got the accessories out, and so what do we have here? I'm not sure what this is. All right, what's a spray bottle? And it looks like, I don't know, maybe it's for her hair, because it looks like, a picture of her hair on there. So, or maybe that's just for hydrating some of the plants. So we can put that in the backpack. And then she does have a water bottle, I guess. And it might look like the lid comes off of that. Let's see. Yeah, so, all right, so you can take the lid off, but you can't fill it. It's solid. All right, so you can put the water bottle in there. And then she has a cell phone. All right, and so the little hole there is so that you can stick her thumb, I believe, through that. Let's see, or one of the fingers. Let's see if probably the thumb. Yeah, so it looks like she can hold it. So there, okay, so she can hold it. The LOL, well, actually the Rainbow High dolls have a little clip that clips on the thumb, and that's a really effective method of being able to hold a little toy cell phone. But, you can see she has the little icons open. And then, of course, she needs to eat, so she has her vegan, I would imagine, protein bar, and so she can put that in her backpack. And then she has her botany notebook, because she's probably taking botany class. And all right, I think we have something clever here. Yeah, so you can open and close that, and she's got, it's like a 3-ring binder paper in there, but something has ripped it. I guess maybe she was not satisfied with something about that. And then you can close that and put that also in her backpack. I'm amazed that all this stuff has not fallen out of the backpack, actually. So, all right, we can stick that in there. All right, and then she has pink sunglasses, and let's see how we can get those on. Does it fit around the ear, on her ears? Have to work it underneath there, but there she is with her pink sunglasses. So, all right. So, cool, right? Let's see if we can... Oh, and look, it's similar to what we got over here. So, our little Mega Bloks doll. And you can see, actually, the Mega Bloks doll in some ways is very similar to this. More similar than the older one. I mean, in terms of the shoes, kind of, the big boot kind of shoes. And she's got the cell phone in her hand. And, yeah, so there you go. All right. So Venus flytrap, McFlytrap, I suppose. Venus McFlytrap, yeah. So just a great looking action figure doll. And hope you can find it and enjoy that if you like it. I certainly do. Definitely one of my favorite of the new Monster High Generation 3 dolls. I just love the color. It's just such a happy, exciting color, and I think will look good on any shelf. All right, take care and talk to you soon.